I spent over $10,000 on courses, mentorships, one-on-ones. I even flew to San Diego to go to an in-person event that was private. And is what I learned is it's all bullshit. You get to learn a strategy that has a whole bunch of if this, then that, but if this happens, it invalidates this, but you also need to look for this. And if all of that happens, you've missed the move. No, I'm just kidding. They tell you to go in, you lose, but you just missed it. And they don't trade live, so you can't see them trade because they're selling you a bullshit course. So my goal to fix that is quantcrawler.com. Get a free 30-day trial. After that, it's simply $10 a month. It's less than the cost of a fast food burger and fries. If that's too much for you, I apologize. I'll try to charge less in the future. But please listen to me when I tell you this. QuantCrawler.com will be the number one resource for traders that are brand new and just getting started, that need to learn, or maybe they're a seasoned trader and they have a system that's just not working. By the time I'm done, I will have the number one resource tool in the entire day trading space. And if someone wants to compete with me on it, they're going to quickly find out they can't do it for $10 a month. Let me show you the new user interface that I built, and let me show you where all of this information is going on the website. So right here is quantcrawler.com. The login page was updated last week, or the landing page, excuse me. It's got some new stuff on it. This is how you use QuantCrawler. It's a full walkthrough if you don't know how. And you can see right here, you get a 30-day free trial, and then it's just $9.99 a month after a trial. You can cancel it anytime through Stripe. There's a direct link to it. Let me show you what it looks like when you get logged in now. Click login, you come here. We got rid of our Microsoft Paint user interface that I built in a weekend. We now have this nice layout, and this layout is through all the tabs. We kept the same color themes that we had previously, but we just made this, let's call this more adult. We made this more adult-like. It's not so kid-like with a big green button and a big purple button and all that. Just, it's more adult. You could use this. Here's the first thing that changed right here, phase 1.5. You can click this at any time and you can see where I'm at in the roadmap and what I'm building. So this is getting updated right now. We are currently in the middle of our bar chart integration phase 1.5. This is actively in process. I'm assuming from right now, today, November 24th, Thanksgiving week, this is probably 2 to 3 weeks away. I've had to hire a developer to come on and help with the back end framework for QuantCrawler because it's above my pay grade. And we're working with bar chart directly on integration. You can see phase 2 and beyond phase 2, but between phase 2 and 1.5, I'm working on something silently, and that's what I'm going to show you. This section right here is the resources section. When you click this, right now there's one thing in here. It's called the trading risk visualizer. You can come in here on your funded account and say $50,000. My risk per trade is 1%, which is going to be $500 to make 1,000, a 1 to 2. This is a risk to reward calculator that shows you if your strategy is 35% profitable on 100 trades in total, targeting a 1 to 2 risk to reward, you're going to make $2,500. 40%, 50%, and so on. You can adjust this to say 1,000 trades. After you do 1,000 trades with a 60% win rate and a 1 to 2 risk to reward and a $50,000 account, you're going to be at plus 400,000 if you truly have a 60% win rate and you always get a 1 to 2. It's just a quick number simulator. You can hover over all these and you can adjust this to whatever you want. You could say you're risking 10% at a time, which you wouldn't be able to do, but let's just say you could if this is a real money account. Everything you risk is $5,000 to make a 1 to 2. 60% win rate after 1,000 trades, you'd have $4 million. You can see right here in the middle, this is the big thing, key takeaways. At a 30% win rate, you lose money slowly. It's not gonna be quick. You might not even notice it right away. Just every once in a while, you're gonna notice you're down $100, you're down $200. At a 33 to 35% win rate, you're effectively break even. That's why I always talk about a 1 to 2 risk to reward system. You can play with this calculator all you want. Then down here, the high win rate trap. Someone says they have a 65% win rate, but they don't use a risk to reward, and they just target a 1 to 1. After 1,000 trades, they're going to make $1 million. After 60% win rate with a 1 to 2, they're going to make $4 million. Obviously, make this more realistic. Let's just say 100 trades. You have a 60% win rate and you only get a 1 to 1. You risk 100 to make 100, or in this scenario, risk 500 to make 1,000. You're going to be up $100,000 on a 1 to 1. Or if you have proper risk management and you win 60% of the time, you're going to make $400,000, a significant difference. You can adjust this to whatever you want. Now, within this resources tab, this is where I'm building everything. There's going to be PDF walkthroughs. There's going to be checklists. There's going to be things that I learned that obviously I'm not directly copying, but I am recreating them. I'm cutting out all the bullshit and the drama and all the stories that have to be involved with these online courses, making them more simple, easier to understand. And then in here, there's just going to be basically a separate drop down tab that's going to say opening range break. You click that, there's going to be 10 items in there of everything that can help you with an opening range break. Some people don't want to watch videos, some people want to have a PDF in front of them that they can write notes on. I'm creating so much stuff that's going to be right here in the resources tab. It'll blow your mind when I'm done. You can then go to the indicators tab. You can click these and it will bring you into all of the indicators that I built that are completely free on TradingView. There's no charge for these. You get access to all of this on the free 30-day trial. And then after that, it's just $10 a month. You can click the My Account button, which I'm not going to click because it'll pull up my direct billing details. So this will open up Stripe immediately. You can edit your membership there if you need to. You can update your items, whatever you need to do, that's where you go. And then in the very top right, there's now, you can click this sunshine and it'll bring you here. So you can have a day theme or the moon for a night theme, easier on the eyes. I always leave mine in night mode, but that's just because that's what I prefer. And then let's just run this. As always, you guys can see right here, we are, the market is live. It is in the morning. So let's take, in case you've never seen QuantCrawler work, do a 15-minute, 5-minute, and a 1-minute chart. And I will show you what the output looks like, so you know what you're getting into with QuantCrawler, because it's not just a resource tool. You can use it as your technical analysis buddy to look up everything on a chart at any given time from what it can see based on the charts. Right here, it's saying to go short, 6642, 60% confidence. 5-minute chart shows price at resistance, single contract, multiple contracts, time frame. It's choppy sideways action with no clear direction on the 15 and 5. There's downward pressure. And then down here as well, if you want to say, hey, I'm not risking $200, I want to see options at 1,000, you just type in 1,000 and it updates these and tells you where to set your stop loss and points. But honestly, one of the coolest things about this is what I'm building here in the resources, and then also being able to actively check the roadmap. I'm going to update this anytime one of these bubbles gets checked. So you will be able to actively see where we're at there. And then on top of that, I also, when you get a chart breakout like this and an analysis, you also can just click this button here. You enter in your email and it'll say, send this email to your inbox. Or if you did not take it, you just check that. And then you get an email that looks like this. You get an email from me, Aaron at QuantCrawler, that says took the trade, and it gives you the updated, this right here. It gives you the analysis that you can then track in your inbox and always reference back if you want to. Click this and it'll pull you right into your session on QuantCrawler. So that's what's coming for QuantCrawler. We're not only working on bar chart, I'm building the ultimate resources tab. There's going to be so much information in there that you can print out, retain, and keep forever. The point is, nobody should have to pay for information that people are charging thousands of dollars for, because I know personally, when I was trying to get ahead, what I paid to have access to stuff that literally is the most pointless day trading strategies I have ever seen. Like, if you get a course for a strategy, I'm sure that some of it works. But if you have to have 8 different variables play in on an if this, then that, then you can do this. And but wait, if it does this, you need to also look for this. And that's why it didn't work. That's not a strategy to me. That's more gambling than anything. You need something simple, you need something executable, and honestly, you need something mechanical. It shows up, you click the button. You don't need a bunch of if this, then that. So that's what the resources tab is going to be. It's going to teach you how to find something simple, how to execute on something simple, how to track it, how to take care of it, and be able to print it out, have it in person right in front of you. Take notes if you want to, if you're that kind of person, or just simply read it and digest it instead of watching my videos all the time. So that's what QuantCrawler is. I wish I could tell you what QuantCrawler is going to be, but honestly, I don't even fully know what it's going to be yet, but I know it's going to be a massive database of resource, and I'm glad you're along for the ride.